What about this video editing? Is it Videoverse? How are they going to be making our consumption of it totally different?
So Videoverse is the company. It's founded in India and based here in the US, California. Their flagship product is called Magnify. And what it does is it leverages artificial intelligence, computer vision, and machine learning to automate in real time the development of, I should say the curation of short form content and highlights from live and long form content like sports and even news.
I can see the application for our particular industry, the amount that we need to be putting out, long form conversations, finding the most pithy bit, putting it onto our social media and the like. Where is the uptick coming from? When it's born out of India and America, where is the client engagement?
So Videoverse works with clients such as Champions League, the Indian Premier League, the massive success story. That is something my former colleagues at IMG, where I spent 4 years building professional sports leagues around the world, architected for the Cricket Federation. They work with Wimbledon, the US Open, the Australian Open, even NCAA basketball and large Division I athletic conferences and schools here in the US. But what they do is essentially bring down the cost basis for something that historically required a tremendous amount of human labor and time, and something that required otherwise, from their nearest competitor presently, expensive data feeds. So they're able to cost effectively and time efficiently put out highlights in real time to social media. The AI technology also gives an ability to search content, video on demand type content for objects, images, plays, sounds, actions. So there's a whole host of video editing functions that are otherwise time and cost inefficient at this point that an applied AI technology like this will help solve.
Bobby, there is no greater agony when you're a sports fan than when you are not watching a game. You're somewhere, it doesn't matter where, maybe your mother-in-law's for dinner or anchoring a show, and you know what's happened, but you can't see the highlight. But here's my question for you. Does the platform choose what's important in the highlight, or is it still a human saying, this is important, but the process of editing it is automated?
I think that's the biggest differentiator between Videoverse and its flagship Magnify and its nearest competitor. There's a human element involved with other existing cutting-edge technology that this circumvents. It's fully automated, and through machine learning, that AI technology can drive the automatic curation and distribution of those highlights. So instead of waiting minutes or hours for that highlight, it will happen within seconds. So, and again, you can imagine the joy that can bring not just to you, but generationally, Gen Z Plus, which is increasingly becoming a larger and larger segment of the actual audience, and a way for sports properties to stay relevant as their traditional fan bases are starting to age. That's the only way they consume a lot of sports and entertainment. So this is important as a matter of fan engagement as much as it is to inform you about what happened. And in some cases, it'll be creating fans and monetizing different avenues that didn't even exist before.